So we're going to work on number 1 together. In this problem, we've got a triangle, and it wants us to find the missing angle. So what they've given us is an exterior angle, because it's outside of my triangle. And so what we need to remember from way back in the early days of this unit is that exterior angles are equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. So our exterior angles is 11x plus 2, and that equals 5x plus 10 plus 58. We're going to go ahead and combine like terms on the right. So we get 11x plus 2 is equal to 5x plus 68. I'm going to go ahead and subtract the 5x over. So we get 6x plus 2 equals 68. Now we want to subtract 2 from both sides. 6x equals 66. Divide by 6. X equals 11. What's up? So now that we know what x is, it wants us to find the angle TUA. So remember, when we read these angles, we're going to read our vertices. We're going to start at the first letter, which is T, and we're going to go down to U and track down to A. So much like the Alabama quarterback, it wants us to find angle TUA. So to do that, I'm going to plug in the value of x I just found. So 11 times 11 plus 2. 11 times 11 is 121. And 121 plus 2 is 123. Do we have any questions on the first one? Alright, so since we have no questions, we're going to go to number 2. So they want us to find, again, x, and they've given us an exterior angle, but they threw another curveball at us. So they've put this 8x plus 4 kind of out here, outside of it, looking like a second exterior angle. But what I want you guys to do is I want you to use this vertical angle bridge and take that 8x plus 2, and we're going to cross that little divide there, and we're going to stick 8x plus 4 inside of our triangle. That because all vertical angles are congruent, and we can always assume congruence when I see a vertical angle. Again, I've got a exterior angle, 130, and we know that exterior angle is equal to the sum of its two remote interior angles. So 3x minus 6 plus 8x plus 4 equals 130. So we get 11x minus 2 equals 130. Add 2 to both sides. 11x equals 132. Divide both sides by 11. So x is 12.
I put 50 in 5.
So one of your classmates, so Kaylin just said, well, Coach, I recognize this was a linear pair. And a linear pair is always going to add up to 180. So he said 180 minus that 130 equaled 50. And he substituted that in. And instead of using the exterior angle theorem, he set up and used the triangle sum theorem, which is perfectly fine. Guys, there's more than one way to get after this problem. So if I did 3x minus 6 plus 8x plus 4 plus 50 equals 180. Yes, Kaylin?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, we combine like terms. So we've got 11x plus 48 equals 180. So we want to subtract 48 from both sides. And when you subtracted 48, what'd you get? 11x equals 132, which is the exact same thing that we got at the bottom using exterior angles. So then we had 11 divided by 11, so x equals 12. Yes, that's perfectly fine to do that. It works both ways. If that's how you recognize it, that's how you recognize it. That's great. Now to get angle A, we're just going to take 12 and we're going to substitute it into our problem. So 3 times 12 minus 6. 48 minus 6, which is, nope, 36, correct? Thank you for helping me out there. 36 minus 6 is 30. Any other questions on 2?